I'm Carrie Byrne Patello and welcome to Mohawk Valley Living TV. Today we are headed out on our 4th installment of the MVL Food Tour, and RoAnn, Destito, and I are headed to Knead to Eat in downtown Utica. Wait until you see the pancake board they had ready for us. And then I'm going to get together with Jen Kita from Standard Heating, Cooling, and Insulating and talk about the Comfort Home program. After that, Mike Crossley and I talk about how to select your roof, and if you need a roof like I do, make sure you call the Roofing King. Today we're here at Eat Bakery Café. Hi, RoAnn.
Hi.
I mean,
how are you?
What do we get ourselves into here?
This is a lot of food on this charcuterie board.
It is beautiful, and okay, I'm gonna touch this one. Hello, look. Will you be my Valentine?
Of course.
Thank you.
Today I will.
Thank you. Just today. I mean, amazing.
It
absolutely
is
beautiful.
amazing.
So we're gonna get in and taste test this, right? Let's
Yes.
see. We've got the pancakes. Some are heart-shaped, some are circular. Peanut butter, blueberries. I think this is whipped cream because you've got the strawberries,
Yogurt.
Butter. Oh, that's yogurt, you think?
Yes, I think.
What is that? Preserves of some sort?
Preserve, Nutella or chocolate.
Yep.
And banana. And of course, bacon goes with
Right,
everything.
and we've got our syrup right here. So
Right.
again, we're doing this, the pancake tour, in celebration of March, New York State maple syrup. It's all getting ready to come to fruition, and we're going to see all of that hard
March
work.
is maple syrup month, and
Yep.
it's wonderful.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right. You got a little one over there. Cheers.
I do. Cheers.
All right, what are you dipping in? I don't know. I'm going to do like a little butter, and then I might put a little syrup on the board. Is that okay?
I'm going to do, yes.
All right, let's see.
I'm going to do this. And I want some peanut butter.
Oh, I'm going to pass the peanut butter. All right, let's see. Why is that not opening? Oh, there we go. Ready? All right, let's see, let's see. I mean, they're thick too, right? Absolutely beautiful. Mmm. No words.
Very good.
This is an experience. And you probably need more than 2 people to do this, but
Oh, you definitely need more than us.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. It is absolutely beautiful, a great place to come for breakfast. They're also bakers, so you even said you've ordered cheesecake from here,
Yes.
right? So just like you
I
know
have
the
a favorite
quality.
cheesecake here. It's a blueberry cheesecake with an Oreo cookie crumb bottom, and it's absolutely delicious.
Do you order it for special occasions?
I do.
Do you have them coming up you're going to order it for? All right, I'm tasting
I just
this
did.
one. You did?
Yes.
Wait, you just picked it up?
Uh-huh. My son's birthday.
Aw, for Chris's birthday? Nutella.
Uh-huh.
How's the
Look
peanut
at
butter?
these.
Huge.
Very good.
Absolutely beautiful.
I'm going to try bacon.
Yeah, let me know how that is. I think they also do it. You can do optional bacon and sausage sometimes too. So you get that.
Good.
And I'm going to try, these are preserves, right? Mm-hmm. I think it might be strawberry or raspberry. Let's see.
What is it?
I think it's raspberry. I don't know. You're going to have to try it too. You're going to tell me. It's delicious though.
I want to smell one.
Yes, you've got to do the mix, right?
Yep.
I'm going to have to try that too. I mean, the bacon is nice and crispy too.
Yes.
We didn't even say that because I always order my bacon extra crispy. All right, we're doing the pancake bacon combo. RoAnn got the maple syrup on it.
Very good. The combos are delicious.
Okay, this is a must try for anyone that's going to adventure out on our pancake tour. You've got to come down here, Knead to Eat Bakery Café in Utica. And
It's a great Valentine's Day breakfast.
yes, to come down. Love
Yep.
it. Yep. Anything in March, you want to try that maple syrup, this is your place.
Yep.
So we're going to eat a little bit more, but we'll see you next time on Mohawk Valley Living TV. Need a roof like I do at my office? Call the Roofing King, Mike Crossley, who's coming up next.
At New York Sash, we know the value of experience. We also know when to let someone else take the lead.
This is too heavy!
Because trusting experts means letting people do what they do best. For over 35 years, that's how we've earned trust. One home, one project, one family at a time. Stop into our showroom or call to take advantage of 20% off this month. So trust New York Sash and let our family take care of your family.
A fence is an important investment. It defines your space, provides security, and reflects on the pride you take in your property. At B&K Fencing, we just don't install fences, we build solutions. We take a hands-on approach with every client. Our commitment is to superior craftsmanship and durable materials. Whether it's classic wood, low-maintenance vinyl, secure chain link, or elegant aluminum, quality is non-negotiable. We ensure that every project, large to small, is built right, built to last, and delivered at a fair price. That's the standard we uphold at B&K Fencing.
We are the best spine care facility in the region. We are providing world-class care for our patients. We are Central New York Brain and Spine Neurosurgery. Suffering from neck pain, back pain, frustrated because you can't get any relief? Let Dr. Q and his staff provide you with the care and compassion that you need. With the latest and greatest technology, Dr. Q and his staff will help get your health and your life back to what you deserve. Dr. Q cares about you. Call us today.
Okay, it's all fixed. No new parts, under an hour, no charge.
I don't want to make any decisions right now.
Don't worry about it. It's no charge.
Now, I really can't make a decision like this without talking to my wife. But I will decline the charges.
Sir, there's still no charge. You have a good night.
The green team doesn't sell, they solve. For unexpected wins, get on the green with Standard.
Wait, you didn't even ask for my email address.
I had been lifting something heavy, felt a tinge in my back. I also had some shortness of breath, but thought it was due to what I figured was some kind of muscle pull. I was wrong.
The episodes of pain that Ray was experiencing were actually small heart attacks. The Wynn Emergency Department was able to provide immediate life-saving care to Ray's heart.
If it wasn't for the amazing team at Wynn, I might not be here at all. I feel indebted to everyone who helped make Wynn Hospital a reality so I can get the immediate care I needed right when I needed it.
Thank you for giving my daddy back home.
From our family's first dealership to today, the Steve Ponte Auto Group continues to be your locally and family-owned auto group.
With our 8 locations, we stay true to our mission, to treat everyone like family and to always make the process easy.
Whether it's your first visit to our showroom or your 5th,
we don't stop at the sale. Our service departments are here for you even after you drive off the lot.
And we're proud to carry on our family traditions to the next generation.
We're your family-owned, locally owned auto group.
Everyone's favorite Scottish nanny is headed to a stage near you. Mrs. Doubtfire is the smash hit musical comedy based on the iconic film. It's the surefire hit musical of the season, playing the Stanley Theater March 3rd through 4th. Tickets at BroadwayUtica.org.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Very good.
Good. So it's February. We have a project coming up soon. I know I had to wait through the winter to get my roof done at my office.
I apologize.
That's okay. Well, I mean, I think I tried to book it in November, so yeah, shocking with all the snow we've had. Mm-hmm. So I have my project coming up. It's going to be the roof on my office. We're also going to do a little bit of kind of, not construction, but kind of creating something on the back where I have like a little porch, right?
Yeah.
So that job, when you came out, right, we talked about everything, you looked at it, and then you were able to give me the complete square footage. And how did you do that? It's an app you guys use. How did that work?
Yeah, we try to keep up with all the newest stuff. Satellite measuring technologies that are through partnership with Owens Corning, being an Owens Corning preferred contractor. Yeah. So we use all the latest technologies, from drones to everything. We can fly drones over if we need to be. But for the most part, we can just pull up a topographic over top of your home look and measurement breakdown of your roof from our system, which makes it, when it comes down to insurance stuff and stuff like that, you don't want people on the roofs any more than we have to be. Right. So it's really across the board accurate, very accurate, and on both sides, it's good for everyone.
So we do that from the satellite measuring, right? Mm-hmm. But then you also had to come out, because what are you looking for when you go out there and you're looking at someone's roof? What are you looking for to know kind of how you're going to approach the job?
Well, we don't want to give anyone surprises, you know what I mean? I can't figure it all out, you know what I mean? I'm not a Swami or anything like that, but I do my best. I do my best.
Yep.
But what I'm looking for is a flat roof. So I'll be looking from eye level on the side of your house, from the soffit end all the way up to the ridge. And I'm trying to get that right in my eye so that to see how flat it is. Okay, where they line up from the ridge to the soffit, those lines line up. And if they line up, for the most part, you're going to be pretty good. I mean, there's going to be, you know, there's going to be sheets here and there, but it's not like you're looking at your whole house to be redone. What would, you know, end up being a full redo on the decking and the plywood is if we saw all the waves going through, which is...
What is that under there that would do that?
So that's because the decking underneath ends up getting moisture saturated. It doesn't get to dry out long enough, and because of the weight that sits on it, it starts to push it down just enough in between the rafters. Okay, and that's where you get
like
the
weight and
yeah. And that's just a total breakdown of the material.
And then basically what's happening is you're actually seeing damage underneath those shingles that are existing.
Right, I'm not virtually seeing it, but just from experience, yeah. I mean that's what you're probably dealing with. Okay. Sometimes it's not because of moisture either. Sometimes it's because of poor workmanship. Okay, unfortunately, and nobody's perfect or anything like that, not saying anything, but some of the homes around our area were built with 3/8 plywood on 22.5 or 19 diamond centers, which is 19 diamond is a Canadian way of laying out your rafters, and they've done it here. It's just to save a little buck on maybe, you know, 14 rafters on a house or something like that. But virtually down the road, 20, 30 years from there, you know what I mean? It starts doing that stuff because it's just not thick enough.
People want to get an estimate. Obviously, you know, you have that capability to do it with the satellite imaging and the measuring.
Yep.
But what's the best way to do it? Call you, you know.
Yeah, that's all. They just didn't need to call. And if I miss your call, I'll get right back to you with a text message or something like that, which will just ask you for your full name, address, email, and a brief description of what you need. And within 5 or 10 minutes, you know what I mean, I'll get back to you. And then we can look at, you know, time periods and see what we can set up to get out to take a look at it for you.
That's awesome. And you've got some jobs booked already for spring, but I mean, you're still booking.
Some.
I mean,
Yep, some.
A lot?
I don't know.
I mean, you had.
We counted them the other day. Yeah, it's pretty good. 42. There's 42 to be done already.
But
We're not
I
even
will
ready to
say
go.
this: when I was out to see you in the fall, it was done that day.
Yes.
So I guess that's 42 days, right? I mean, if you think about it, all right, we got a month in there.
You got it,
and then
yes.
when, depending on weather dependent, when will you start installing roofs?
So we usually start the middle of March, but it all depends on the weather. Whew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's been tough, so maybe it's going to lay off a little bit.
It's been a tough one. Hopefully it'll lay off and we can get rolling here. And but I'm still going out the roof estimates. I mean, People still.
Listen, I say this, and the home show just happened, but if you want something done in the spring and summer, you've got to book it now, right?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a good idea because we really start moving along.
Thanks so much, Mike. I would love to continue this conversation next month and talk about the details, kind of selecting shingles and all that stuff. So can we pick this up next month and kind of go through the rest of the process?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I think we'll be good.
All right, awesome. So thanks again, Mike, Roofing King, for joining me, and that's it for Mohawk Valley Living TV. There is a program now that I'd love for you to talk a little bit about that National Grid is offering to any customers that have electric service from National Grid.
Correct. We know pools. Garrity Pools and Spa are the experts in building and creating backyard memories for thousands of families. Garrity takes pride in offering only the highest quality in-ground Pacific pool and radiant above-ground pools that are built for upstate New York weather. Garrity offers only the best with BioGuard chemicals to keep your pool sparkling clean. Visit the professionals at Garrity Pools and Spa, 234 South Caroline Street, Herkimer, or GarrityPools.com.
Okay, here's the estimate for your new HVAC system. Whenever you're ready, you can sign right here.
I'll need my lawyer to look over this.
Looks good. No issues.
What about the fine print?
There is no fine print.
What's this, a $3,000 charge?
That's a credit. You get that.
Correct. That's a credit through the state.
Well, what should I do?
Sign here.
For unexpected wins, get on the green with Standard.
You know I'm still billing you for this, right?
We are strategic. Want to know what we do? It's simple. We help you live your great life. That means great financial planning, straightforward investment strategies, and guidance when life throws a curveball. Retirement, college, taxes, and big decisions. Spend less time worrying and more time living. Strategic, life by design.
Hear ye, hear ye! Welcome roofing royalty to your home. The King awaits with bountiful savings. The Roofing King can help you with all your roofing needs. The Roofing King and all his men have the royal plan with perfect installs, maintenance, repairs, and free inspections. Call 315-269-3519 or visit roofingkingusa.com today. Save yourself time and money with your roofing professionals, the Roofing King.
At New York Sash, we know the value of experience. We also know when to let someone else take the lead. Because trusting experts means letting people do what they do best. For over 35 years, that's how we've earned trust. One home, one project, one family at a time. And right now, stop into our showroom or call to take advantage of 20% off this month. So trust New York Sash and let our family take care of your family.
Everyone's favorite Scottish nanny is headed to a stage near you. Mrs. Doubtfire is the smash hit musical comedy based on the iconic film. It's the surefire hit musical of the season, playing the Stanley Theater March 3rd through 4th. Tickets at BroadwayUtica.org.
Welcome to Mohawk Valley Living TV. Today we're here at Standard Heating, Cooling, and Insulating. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
So Jen is the owner and CEO of Standard, and we are here in the warehouse where kind of the magic happens. I mean, this is where the trucks are getting stocked and ready to go out.
Yeah.
But I'd love to talk to you a little bit about savings. And I know when we last spoke, we talked about National Grid bills.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And we were at the home show, so we also saw the amazing insulated snowman, right?
That was great.
But there is a program now that I'd love for you to talk a little bit about that National Grid is offering to any customers that have electric service from National Grid.
Correct.
So what is that program called and what's it about?
Yep, called the Comfort Home Program. It is delivered through NYSERDA, but it is funded by National Grid. Okay. So what qualifies you to get this rebate is if you are a National Grid electric customer. So that's really the first checkbox that we need to get. The second is if you need it. So it's specific to attics and rim joists. So an attic is basically any ceiling that you have that has cold on the other side of it.
Got it.
So it could be a roof line, it could be a flat attic, a flat ceiling, it could be a walk-up attic, it could be all those different things. So National Grid, NYSERDA, energy efficiency in general knows that the most important thing you do is put a hat on it, so we want to insulate the attics first. So this $2,500, flat $2,500, no matter what the size of the house is, no matter what the age of the house is, if it needs attic insulation and basement rim joist insulation, you get $2,500 automatic.
Wow. So what is the basement rim joist? I obviously know the attic, what that is, and even if, like you said, if it's not a walk-up attic or pull down stairs, it's still that space between your interior ceiling and your roof, right?
Exactly.
That space.
Yep.
So what about the rim joist in the basement? Where am I seeing that?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what a rim joist is. Another term is a band joist. It's essentially the box sill on top of your foundation wall. So if you go down into your basement, you have a foundation, your floor joists of your first floor sit on your foundation. So where that sits creates a box because they're every 16 or 24 inches apart. And that box sill is one of the weakest places in your home because it actually doesn't even have a double wall. So the rest of your walls have your exterior wood and then it has your interior sheetrock and likely a fiberglass or something in there. In your band joist, it is only the exterior wood. So when you're looking at that band joist and you can see the wood, that's the only thing between you and the house.
And that's something you could visibly see in your basement if you go down there. So you're going to see
finished.
Cinder block that goes all the way up. So that again is a thicker layer and should hold some heat, right?
Well, it's underground too.
Underground, yep. And then it's that layer. Is that the area where you would have like a window well type of area?
It could be. It's actually It's right again where the floor joist sits on that foundation. So it could be stone, it could be poured concrete, it could be block walls, it could be all of those different things. It's actually where any type of venting goes out. So if you have your washer and dryer downstairs, the vent for the dryer is likely going out that band joist or that rim joist. So it's because it's just a block of wood, so it's easy to drill through. A lot of electric comes through there, and so a lot of venting will go through there. And so that's the second most important part of your home, to stop energy
and to keep
loss.
that heat in.
Right.
So one thing we talked about before is you say you have to be an electric consumer for National Grid, but that doesn't mean your heat is electric.
No.
It could be you have a furnace, you're getting gas heat, but as long as you have electric service, you qualify.
Yes, exactly. So unfortunately for those homes that have like local electric, Boonville, Sherrill, Ilian, yeah, those consumers will not qualify for this program. But everyone else is, even if you are an oil customer, a petroleum customer of any sort, even if you have a wood stove, those kinds of things too. So it is a great way for National Grid to kind of give back to the consumers.
Especially right now when people are feeling that, especially it's been an extra cold winter, a lot of snow. We've all been seeing some spikes in our bills for different reasons. So the other thing we talked about, I'd love to talk about the process, first of all, of you guys coming out. So I call, I want to get information on this. What happens next?
Right. Well, the first thing we recognize is, do you qualify? Do you have a National Grid bill that would qualify? So we'll identify that first. Then when one of one of our consultants comes out, they're going to evaluate the home to make sure that the attic does need insulation. Now let's say, very odd, but let's say the attic is insulated, but the band joist, the rim joist is not. That $2,500 can be transferred just to the rim joist, which means there's been many occasions where people are spending $50 to have their basement rim joist done because it's covered, depending on the size of the rim joist, what the cost is. So some people have gotten essentially free rim joist out of this.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's worth just having that call for you guys to come out
Absolutely.
and check it out,
Yes,
right?
yes. And it does have to be spray foam because they want it air sealed. So if there's fiberglass bats in there, we can remove those and spray the foam there too. So, yeah.
And then in terms of, kind of looking at this and trying to see if you qualify, obviously you guys would go out to any home, but would you say homes built within the last 20 years are more likely to have that attic and rim joist insulation versus older homes?
Yes. Now, an attic that was built probably in the last 20 years likely has an R30 or more insulation in that. So before 20 years from now, likely you will need an add-on if you haven't done it already. But even houses that were built in that time frame have a fiberglass bat in that rim joist could qualify for that rim joist.
Really? So even if you just have the fiberglass? Yeah. All right, we're setting up my appointment because my house is about 25 years old.
Right?
So I'm right at that in between.
Yeah.
And I always feel like there's got to be heat loss in my house because it's drafty.
Well, 25 years ago, we weren't doing the same things we're doing right now when we're building houses. We're really paying attention to heat loss in ways of air sealing, things like that.
Windows, doors even.
All of that.
We talk about that all the time.
Right. That's why we do what we call a blower door test. So that puts the house under negative pressure, and we test to see how quickly the air comes back into the home, because that actually is equivalent to how heat loss happens when there's pressures of the house that way. So we actually identify that. Comfort Home requires us to do the blower door home test first, and then do a secondary test afterwards to show the difference that the air sealing and the insulation has done for the home. So it's a requirement for us. Yeah.
And just to give our viewers an idea, so let's say we've got a ranch in Whitesboro, right?
Yep.
And there's no attic insulation and there's no rim joist.
Yeah.
They're getting that rebate of $2,500.
Yeah.
What would that average cost be? I know it's hard to assess based on the size, but like a regular small 3-bedroom ranch.
Yep. Generally speaking, most homes at that kind of age we encounter, they have the original insulation, which maybe is like anywhere between 3 and 5 inches. So that's equivalent to about an R10. It means in order for us to get it to today's standards of R49, we need to add R38 to it or so. And so what we go in and we go through and we air seal, we move the insulation around, air seal it, and then we add the insulation to that part, and then if there's fiberglass in the rim joist, we'd remove it and spray it. A whole house like that will cost roughly about $5,000. So the $2,500 is cutting that right in half.
That's huge.
And your bill will be cut minimum by 30%. So what you're paying to heat the home will be cut by 30%.
Wow.
So if
you're going to see that pretty quickly in your bill.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, I've seen oil bills for oil furnaces that are up near $700-800 a month right now for a small 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom house. So yeah, it's
going to make a big impact
very quickly too. Very quickly.
Just also, you don't have to keep on turning your your heat up to get warm, right? Especially right now in these temperatures.
Well, I always tell people, you look at the icicles on your house. They're very expensive. They're like diamonds. You've paid a lot of money to have those little sparkly things hanging off of your house because that's all heat loss.
Oh, that's all the heat loss?
Melting the snow melt, freezes at the soffit, and the soffit creates the ice. Now everybody's going to have some ice,
right?
No matter how well insulated the house is.
If you've got an excessive amount, that might be a little bit of a sign then.
Yes, and if you have no snow on your roof, but lots of icicles, that's an extreme sign, that you need some attic insulation.
So that's good just from like a site perspective of what our viewers will know they need to do.
My children from a very young age were able to drive down the road and say, Mommy, that house needs insulation.
Stop! I love it. Yeah, I do have a lot of snow on my roof, but I also think I don't get any sun on my roof, so who knows what it is.
Well, the melting I'm talking about, it has nothing to do with the sun.
Yeah,
it has to do with the heat loss, melting the snow.
Coming out.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to have you out because I got to tell you, the rim joist thing alone, that's enough for me that if you can get that done and get that rebate, get a little bit back from National Grid.
Not for nothing, this is all about energy, but when you're talking about basement rim joists, that's where mice get in, that's where little guys, and so sealing with foam also helps keep rodents, bugs, those kinds of things out too. So little added value there.
I have cats, but I don't really want my cats interacting with those little guys. So I'd be happy to seal that up too.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. So what should people do if they want to make that call and get you guys out to do that test?
They can give us a call. They can get on our website and offer and ask for a free assessment.
Okay.
Be ready with your National Grid bill. That's primarily the big issue. You need that proof.
Yep.
And it really takes about an hour for us to do a quick assessment to understand what's going on, whether or not you qualify. We can give you the price right there to help you understand what's going on, and we can move it really quickly too. So it's fast, simple, and easy.
I mean, we've got a couple months left of cooler temperatures.
Just remember, if you have AC, insulation helps as much with AC as it does heating.
Keeping it in.
Think about it.
Year round.
The heat in our home is about 70 degrees. So if it's 10 degrees outside, we have a difference of 60 degrees. An attic in the middle of summer can get up to about 160 degrees in the attic. Now we're trying to keep that cool at about 75 degrees. So there's a much bigger differential that we're trying to block.
So it's really going to help that as well.
It's almost more important in the summer.
Wow, I didn't think about that. I'm always thinking about being cold, but you're right. I mean, literally in the summer, it's a lot more energy to keep it down if you don't have that insulation.
It is. Think about yourself. Like you can warm yourself up by putting sweaters and blankets on.
How do you cool down?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great information.
So
thanks again.
You're
I
welcome.
love having you on.
Thank you.
And really getting this information and also giving those resources to our viewers, especially $2,500.
I know.
It's a good amount of money.
It is.
To get that savings.
So many people think that we're associated with just low income, and that's not the case right now. This is anyone.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Jen, thanks
Thank
again.
you. I appreciate you coming.
Of course, and I'll see you soon. And that's it from Standard Heating, Cooling, and Insulating.